Yeah, it's pedal of the day, and today is an important pedal. It's the first ever Mark II that Dave Main made for SolaSound. So this started our company moving in a whole different direction. So it's the first ever DAN SolaSound Pro Mark II. So I remember getting the box with this in. Me and David chatted, and it was just lovely talking to him and talking to somebody with so much knowledge about our product, much more knowledge than I had. I've learned so much from him since we've worked together. So it was around about the time of my birthday in 2009, July in 2009, that this arrived at the shop. And we looked at it and said, yeah, well, it's our case, so we'd sent Dave the case, put it in. And then we opened it up, and it is an amazing thing to look at. It was like looking at a vintage pedal, in not just the components and the way it was put together. Well, no, it was things like the looseness of the wires, just the lengths of the wires were right. The whole vibe of the pedal was like a vintage Mark II. Because we'd had goes at making the circuit, and I'd made some products that we were really quite proud of, and that we think they're a real part of the story. But this is the point where we started on the historically correct thing, and only someone like Dave Main, with his insane ear for detail, could have got us there. So it was a great day. So yeah, that's what it looked like on the inside. I've still got the back here, so that's how it arrived with Dave's damn Stomp Boxes sticker on it. So we were sort of in love from the word go as soon as we looked at it, but of course then I plugged it in, and I'd heard stuff about Dave's pedals, and how good they were, but this was it was like time warp. And that is not the sound of a modern pedal. Suddenly you're back in MKII's in 1965, and with those bands coming in. I mean, talk about being in the right place at the right time. My dad and Larry opening that shop in Denmark Street, and the guys from Vox coming in with their ideas for fuzz, and them selling fuzz pedals. But the clientele, they had the Who and Hendrix and the Beatles would come in the shop, and Jeff Beck, and of course Jimmy Page ended up with Tone Benders. So lucky, because when my dad first came to the big city, that there wasn't a lot of work around, and he was a shepherd. So of course he wasn't a shepherd. I've always liked that joke. I heard Ronnie Scott tell that joke at Ronnie Scott's. Thank you, Ronnie. I just pinched your joke. So here's the big test of a Mark II. Textured and full when you roll your volume off. Will it respond to your pick attack? One of the things I like to do is see if you can keep your bass note clean. I mean, it's just a great sounding pedal. So Dave Main, of course, he had, you know, I found out afterwards, you know, he had studied this circuit for decades, and he knew every little change that had happened with the transistors, with the components. He understood, more importantly, he understood how little changes in gain and leakage affected each part of the circuit, and the knock-on effect and the musicality that had to the guitar sound. So it wasn't just a matter of getting, oh yeah, we've got 3. In fact, this pedal doesn't even have mullards in it. I don't know if he was just showing off and just saying, look, this isn't about the transistors, this is how I can build pedals. It had these 3, they look like OC75s, but they were nameless. And I think he was just saying, look, this is what I can do with the circuit for you. He doesn't have to say that anymore, of course, we know. And this started a whole range of things. You know, it started us on the road to making all these fabulous things that Dave's made, our 1.5s, the Goldies, the variations of them. I think it's just fantastic. It was one of the best moves we ever made, was get together with Dave. Oh, and the other thing, of course, is Dave had this online forum. So I go on there and I get together with all these crazy fuzzheads. And it's amazing guys on this forum where, you know, you can talk about transistors without being embarrassed, and you know, different batteries and fuzz and life if you want. It's a lovely place. And there's one guy on there, I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning his name's Johannes, who is so particular about fonts and the style of our pedals through the years. He won't let us make a mistake. He gets angry with me if I do something wrong. So he's taken the pedal that looked like this to our current pedal, which probably is, well, just perfection, I'd like to think, in terms of how the logo is. You know, he'll get on to me and say, no, the distance between the I and the O is you know, half a point of a mil out, you know. He'll get it absolutely right. So not just sound, how the thing is made. Of course, we've got wonderful case builders as well. But how it looks, I'd like to think it's the complete package now. The one sad thing is there's a hell of a long waiting list for it. And I do apologise, sort of apologise. I can't really apologise because, you know, Dave will only send them to me if they're brilliant. So when you do wait sometimes a year and a bit for a pedal, it's going to be fantastic when you get it. Should have had one of them. And instead of going lay down, somebody could go. That's how the chorus should have gone. Then go back to. There you have it. Really, this is probably the most important single pedal in the recent history of SolaSound. And from this day to now, I'd like to thank everyone who's been involved in the projects that we've done. It's been such a great journey, but we've still got places to go, and I'm really looking forward to that too. Thanks for watching Pedal of the Day. Thanks for watching Pedal of the Day. Thanks for watching Pedal of the Day. Thanks for watching Pedal of the Day.